So basically, for the Dell Latitude D630, there were a few different screws here that we had to work on. There were some screws here and here, 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 and here and here. And on the replacement screen, this is the old broken one. As we can see, the damage here. There are a set of hinges on the side that don't normally come with the replacement part. So we want to take care and make sure that we take those apart carefully. On the old unit, we'll chuck that to the side. As far as connectors here, we have a main connector here on the ribbon cable, and we also have one more connector that snaps into the bottom. Again, this is for a Dell Latitude D630. Here in the little medicine bottle, I also have collected all my screws nicely and taped them together because there's two different size screws. And now we're going to put it back together, and hopefully in reverse you'll see how we were able to get it apart. So here's our new laptop screen. So hopefully right now we are going to be able to figure out if it's going to be a good replacement. From what I understand, there are issues sometimes with the drivers on these particular ones that don't allow sometimes the Dell brightness to be adjusted. However, we are going to take a look at it. This is pretty cool. It's an LG. The other one was a Samsung. So LG is a known contender in the market. So as I said, the hinges don't come with it, so we're going to carefully take the hinges off of the old one. Before you chuck that old one, make sure that you take them off. So let's go ahead and let's make sure that we can take these hinges off. You want a pretty good Phillips screwdriver, one that's sharp. It looks like there's 4. Over here. And again, keep all your screws together. Like to put them in a little cap or something like that. That way they don't go rolling onto areas that they shouldn't. Like that. And again, remember, nice sharp Phillips, because sometimes those are buried in there pretty well. So, going to make sure that we transfer this hinge. I'm just going to show you one side, and then we'll, for the sake of the length of this video, we'll move to the other side. Here it looks like a piece of tape that the manufacturer put on there for us. So we are just going to kind of remove that, and that is the temporary tape for protective. Actually, I'm going to kind of keep it on this platform so that when we do our work here, it won't scratch it. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the hinge from the old one. It should come off pretty easily here. And because we have it lined up correctly, we're going to go ahead and slip it on to our other side here. Okay? And again, I'm going to just use this little plastic here. We're going to put the screws in and continue on with the video here shortly after we put on the other hinge. Now, as we put the screen back on, we're going to connect the ribbon cable to here and our other connector to right here, and then we're going to resume putting our hinges screws back in. Now it's time to go ahead and start to put them back together. These little stickies are screw covers, just more so of a decorative item. And then what I do is I make sure that all of our screws, especially the ones that are just coupled together, are taped together. You'll notice that when you put it back on, you can line up the laptop screen according to like little tabs. There's one on the left hand side here that you can see. It goes right there. And we're going to now replace the screws strategically and replace the cover. Now we've replaced all the screws here. Notice that on this model there were two different screw sizes here, and all the rest of them here, here were all one size. That's why I taped them together. But here we're going to just go ahead and replace our screen here. We're going to put our screws here, and then we're going to replace the battery, which we had taken out prior to the repair, to make sure we didn't shock ourselves, and see if it works.